So the good news is that it looks like I'm live, which is awesome. Welcome everybody. I am here live and I am there live. And brother, first things first, I need a new webcam. That is not okay. So, Facebook camera that I have going, everybody that's on Facebook watching just got to see me go live. I am now live on YouTube, so you can chase me. Hey, you can chase. This is what's so fun about being live. You can follow me and subscribe and like on Mike, the DSM Realtor at YouTube.com. Obviously, you guys live on YouTube, you're seeing that right now. So I'm going to have everybody watching on Facebook. If you can, pull up YouTube, go to my live link, and see if you can send me some chat, because this chat here, this live stream is really not going to be much information. It's going to be me playing around with controls, and you watch a millennial struggling with where to put the light and what to actually do, and how to like things, and how to how to stop people from getting me banned by commenting horrible things. So anyway, I'll see you guys on YouTube. I'm going to finish up this live stream. Thanks for sticking with me. I think I did it, and I already learned a few things. See you later. Nope, not you. YouTube, don't you go anywhere. You're supposed to actually stick with me. This is the whole point. So the first thing that I see is that I'm going to get my phone off of here because this is incredibly annoying. So let me grab my phone back. And I think lighting is the first thing that I'm going to have to figure out when I'm doing a live stream here. So in my office, I have this like huge window, which is really cool to have in an office. Hey, Emily, it works. Awesome. Good to see you guys in here. Thanks for jumping over. Looks like I have 3 people in and a like. That's awesome. Anyway, like I was saying, I have this huge window in my office, which is really great in terms of an office space, but it's really bad in terms of lighting. And so I think I have this ring light, sorry, whatever that's going to do. And so I wonder if I put it here. Oh gosh, is that better? That literally made no change. It has different brightness levels. Is it going to work? No. What do you think? I think that one. That'll be fine. So a couple things I'm definitely going to have to do as I figure this out. I'm going to have to figure out the angle. And I am absolutely needing a new webcam because this is not the quality that I'm looking for. Looks like I have a few controls down here. What have we got? I can mute myself. That's a good one to figure out. Share the screen. So what's the edit going to do? Okay, that's just editing titles and customization. I wonder. Okay, so what just happened? Who's in here? I can see who's in here, I think. What just happened in the last like 5 seconds? Because I just hit the edit button and a bunch of windows came up for like the name of the title and some customization stuff and leaderboard and whatever. Did you guys see anything happen at all? Also, Emily, Mike, you guys each just got 25 experience points for being my top fans. I appreciate you being in here. Nothing happened there. Just lighting changes that I was messing around with. Awesome. Cool. Well, that is good. It looks like, okay, so I actually have emotes that I can do. So I can send emotes too, which is good. So it's good to know that we can just spam here and then I can spam back over chat. All right. And this is, I think, the weirdest thing with YouTube Live is that there's no way to play with this that I found until you go live. I can timestamp this stuff. Timestamp check. Everything has been timestamped. What did that setting even do? Whatever. All right. I can see me in there. All right, so hopefully more of my Facebook world jumps in here. But like I said, to just the 2 of you guys, I can just talk to both of you. It's interesting. So we've got sign made. We've got so I'm working. There's a couple different companies here in town. I'm gonna have a big banner back here. But what I'm running into now is that like I want this around. I want this. There we go. I have to remember things are reversed. And so I want this to be in the screen somewhere. Would actually be a good watermark, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Boy, it's like playing a video game with the controls in reverse. So I want that visible, but like where I think I would have to almost do this to have that banner behind me. And that's not going to work because if I do this, then it's just my head. Like this is the dumbest live stream view I think is possible. And then if I put it there, it would look good, but it doesn't really give me much room to, and you can't see my desk. And so aside from like this here, I'm just going to pick up my computer. Sorry. This is what you tuned in for. So like if I did that, you can see my desk if this is where my computer is, but then you can see the light and it's not going to be good quality. Oh, this is interesting. It looks like I'm immediately going to be out. Okay, what do we got? Stick it to the bottom corner of your wall with double-sided sticky tape. That's not a terrible idea. Is there? I mean, so there are holes in this. The bigger ones, scan it. Yeah, I think so. In terms of bigger picture, we're gonna fix this. I made this quickly today. I'm obviously not polished and ready to do this. I made this thing today to have in the background on the off chance somebody sees this and hasn't subscribed yet. But that's not a terrible idea. I wonder because there are holes, so I could just put like a thin nail or two through there and have that mounted. But the banner is going to say it too, so I don't know. I appreciate the opinion. So, how have you guys been anyway? I'm actually going to be down in Norwalk looking at houses not too long ago. I do remember your address off the top of my head. I'm not going to say it because then your address is live on YouTube. But so what else have I got? I have random. Okay, so emotes are there. Figured that out. I don't. Oh gosh. I think I just popped out to the channel dashboard now. Let's see if that just crashed my live stream. No, I'm good. That's interesting. I mean, good for YouTube for doing that. You would think that if I accidentally opened up another window or a tab, it would come get it. No, I do want to come get a pizza because where is it? I still have this that I want to come eat an entire brookie. I was at the Adele location actually in Adele, Iowa. Right around Christmas. I was at some showings and a meeting out that way actually, and stopped in, and I didn't do pizza. I did the loaded wings. Is that what they're called? Okay, so there's 3 things on the side here that says I don't have access to it, and there's a pop-out dashboard. Let's see what that is. YouTube Creator Studio pop-out dashboard. It's a green dot that says excellent and shows me how many people have been in here. I think I can bounce between streams. That's odd. Why would it give me an option to select a stream if I'm on the stream right now? Oh, there's a refresh. Do I hit it? Yeah, let's see what happens. It's a Mac attack. What's up? Who that is? Anyway, thanks for joining. Yeah, so anyway, this is my first live stream since I just saw somebody else came in. There's got to be a better way to be notified when someone else pops in, right? Oh, what's up, Kenzo? So there has to be a better way to be notified when somebody comes in. So let's work on that. Pound chats and feedback participants. I want to be notified. And I mean, maybe, since I'm basically the new Joe Rogan, when I have so many people watching, all three, all six, that that's a Karate Kid 2 reference if you haven't. Anyway, whatever. I want to know when somebody else pops in. But I guess if I get to a point where I have like 30, 40 people logging in, I don't want to sit there and hear ding, ding, ding. So, all right. Anyway, the trial and error right here, everybody, is I need to hit this refresh stream button and see what happens. So let's see if it kicks everybody. No. Stream is good. So I can refresh this if it's crashing out on me and have no problems, which is great. Did anybody else see a glitch or anything like that? I don't think so. All right, so quick snapshot because there's 3 people in here. Let's talk real estate for a little bit. Rates are down a smidge. So IFA, which is the big Iowa down payment grant, those rates just dropped 1/8 of a point. Doesn't make a big difference, but I was actually running numbers for somebody and it saved them $20 a month, which, it's not going to make or break what house you're going to buy, but that is nice. And so it's nice to see rates dropping a little bit. I don't want them to crash like way, way down, but like mid to upper 5s for a little while sounds peach keen. Other than that, the market looks like it's starting to thaw. I got a lot of people in my ear about going to see a house. Let's actually do that this year. Let's figure things out. So I'm hoping for a big year. I've got big plans. Like I said, obviously starting a live stream, even if it's just a couple people in here, it's one of those things where consistency is probably going to be what I need to work on because I need to be here every week for you guys. And eventually people will come in. I'll have a lot more planned content too. I'm pretty good on the spot, but yeah, we'll have some planned content. I don't anticipate you guys giving me half an hour worth of content to just do Q&As about. So there's a bunch more features in here. So let me dig around. We're not going to switch YouTube accounts. I have an idea of what's going to happen there. That doesn't show me. Let's see what else. Community moderation. No, isn't it a weird thing where like as I come up here, why would you do that? I don't like that. Oh no, it still keeps me on. You guys can still see me. Okay, so it does actually allow me to see this. And I can block different words. No, let's let you guys all get me banned. Sounds good. Okay. I was hoping for a little bit more design controls or lighting controls here, but I suppose maybe some of that ends up being better with a... What is this? Maybe that'll be better with a different camera. This overlay will need to be integrated into your third-party encoder to work. Okay, well, yeah, we're not... I don't have an encoder. We're not going to mess with that at all. That's a terrible plan. Let's see. So when I pop up the studio here, this is where it is. So what's what I'm trying to find, just so you know, is I am trying to figure out who is in here. Like, I know who's in here right now. Okay. Um, just because there's two people in here. So I know who's here. But I was hoping that there was a place where I can see, hey, oh no, we're not going to do that. Where I can see, hey, like this is the list of people that are here right now. Maybe I can see that after the stream is over. That would be my thought. But I will say that the market is really, really picking up. I said it was thawing, and I mean, just since I started the stream, I have a ton of messages on my phone already. And I went from like, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be looking at houses this week to like 8 showings in the next 2 days. So definitely people wanting to see stuff, which is good. I wonder how much the weather helps. I mean, there's always a thawing after the holidays where like right in October and January, they're pretty busy months for me in real estate. So October, there's this push for I can get in my new house and look how good the Christmas tree would look in this area. And then I think in January, it's everybody who's like, I'm not dealing with that, or I'm not putting my house on the market, and then having to do showings during the holidays. Like I think all of those houses are coming on the market too. So take a drink. Yes. What other mug would it be? I mean, let's be real here. All right. Let's see. We'll double check on lighting so that it doesn't look like I have a black eye. We'll work on that. I don't like the dentist office color, this blue light. What do you think, you guys who are still in here? I've got this like really I look super tan. That's because I am super tan and actually super jacked too. Okay, so then that looks super tan probably. So higher lighting like this, or higher lighting in like dental office bright white, right? So, okay. We're going to call this option 1 and call that option 2 and call that option 3. It doesn't matter that much, I don't think. Can I do it over here again? Yeah, I know my option 1. More light for sure. Yeah, so this light ring, oh goodness, is a great everything. So this light ring that I have, so I have the ability to, like, each different color has 3 settings, right? And so that's what yeah, black eye is about angle of light. It's also about the inability to sleep and being like straight up unk-aged. Is what the black eye is also. There's nothing to do with dietary or sleep habits. It's all the lighting, I promise. So, and that's the other thing too, is like, that's, maybe I should put it over here. There are less black eyes, right? So, is that the brightest setting? I'm so good at this. All right, there we go. Okay, so that gets rid of it a little bit. So again, like everything is reversed. Yeah. So this is my, everything's reversed, like mirror image for me. And so I was putting it over there. Like, why is this eye? Like this is the eye facing it. What's going on? This is what the whole stream today is about. Is just playing around with settings and working on getting better. So arguably it probably shouldn't be the first full video. Reverse it in camera settings. Well, what's interesting is that there's a camera logo up there. And it says I don't have access to that feature. And then there's a live image and it says I don't have access to that feature. And so like even in the pop-out dashboard, it really just tells me that there's 2 people watching, and that doesn't make sense that the chat rate is down to 0. I mean, we're literally chatting about this right now, but anyway. And then the channel level settings, it's just overlay in terms of like if I'm encoding something in there. So yeah, really interesting that I don't have that. But you would think there would be a setting in the camera somewhere, right? But if I click right on the feed, it doesn't do anything. If I go to edit, customization, slow mode, I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like that. I was kind of stopping. I put it in so that you guys have 10 seconds where you can't comment for 10 seconds, but I would rather live reactions, slow mode 0, 1 second. So I can't turn off slow mode mid. Okay. So it looks like I can't turn off slow mode. Yeah, Windows would be great, but I have a Chromebook. And don't judge me, but here's my thing with Chromebook is like I talked about this at the beginning of the stream, is that I had it at 10 to start. And so now you can kind of chat in a little bit faster, I think. But I don't think I can turn off slow mode. I don't think I can turn off slow mode if I started the stream with it on. I think I could just drop it to 1 second. But anyway, so Chromebook versus Windows or Mac, I mean, I would love that. But the reality is that I would absolutely download all of the Dragon Quest remakes, especially the new one. Dragon Quest 7 just got remade and it's available on Steam. And I'd buy it and I'd never sell a house and I'd never do anything productive and I wouldn't get a live stream off and I would probably fail at starting a Twitch or something. So I have Chromebook because it gives me the interwebs and that's what I have. And it works. Most of my brokerage's stuff is through Chrome anyway, and that entire suite. So I might as well just use it. And again, it's like $500 every 3 to 4 years versus like thousands of dollars for a big computer that I could do a whole bunch of things with. I'd rather just have it for work and have it be basically useless for anything else. That's better for me. I do enough on my phone. Got dust on my screen and it looks like I had something on my face. But so anyway, yeah, the slow mode thing's good. The Chromebook, we'll see. I'm not going to change to a brand new computer because I get 10 people watching a live stream someday. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to do that. But for now, just Chromebook is good. And I think as soon as I'm done with the stream here, I'm gonna order a new webcam because I don't like this. I mean, it looks fine. It's not like it's bad quality, I don't think. But if you go to my Facebook and you actually look at how do I close this? If you go to my Facebook and there we go. That's way better. If you go to my Facebook and you look at the live stream I did to talk about this live stream happening, yeah, that is just significantly better camera quality. And so I don't need like that high, but it's weird to advertise a live stream on a way better camera than the actual live stream is. I don't know if does that make sense at all. So yeah, and so this is again where I see it kind of bouncing between 2 and 3 people in here. But it doesn't tell me who's in when. So that's interesting. Whatever. So I appreciate everybody that popped in and kind of gave me feedback. I think I kind of know where to put the light now. I definitely know I have to see. I had it the first time, and then I second guessed myself. There, I've got I got to redo that sign. and I'll keep spamming to get subscribers in here and get more people. But like I said, the next live stream is going to be way more content. Kenzo, I probably have to call your husband shortly after this, actually, because there's a bunch. But yeah, I think the next one I'll have some content here, and then, like I said, I appreciate you staying here and giving me feedback and figuring out where the light's going to go and watching me play around with controls. I've got a better idea for what this looks like now. There's not much reason for me to be in chat, but I can kind of make that window smaller, which is good. And like I said, I think webcam needs to be on order. And we'll play around with that next time, and we'll get a couple subjects in here. Luckily, I've got a sign on my door that says, unless you want to be on live stream, don't come in. So we'll see. Since I'm just at the office, a couple of people have stopped and looked at it, but everybody's working on stuff. I'm also curious, everybody that's in here, this is kind of where I'm going to leave off, and I'm going to do a social media poll too to try and get answers. But the idea is lunch hour is when this stream happens. So when is that? I mean, I'm doing 11:30 now just because I had it set up, and I don't know, I just randomly selected it. But should this be noon? Should it be 12:30? Should it be 12:15 start? I'm not sure, and I'm not sold on any idea. So I might just straight up do a poll and go from there. But I don't know. I mean, do you guys get on the 30? Yeah, I think for sure 11:30 or 12:30. I think right at noon would be kind of weird. I think. I don't know why, but yeah. All right. Okay. So gives me an idea. 11:30 seems a little early. I think so too. There's probably maybe 12:30 would be a good lunch break. We'll start there as the idea. And then, like I said, we'll do a poll and see what people are thinking. I don't really want like 11:45. Yeah. But anyway, see, this is what. So yeah, I think we learned a bunch in this stream. So I appreciate you guys jumping in. Looks like somebody else just popped in. Thank you for popping in here and saying hey. We learned that what lighting to use. Change that up. We've got a good spot for my, as I break it. We learned that I needed a webcam because this is not great quality, especially with the giant window in my office. That's problematic. And the lighting is just tough. Gives me a good feel for how long I need to talk and chat with you guys for a half-hour stream. So I appreciate that. If you, I can't see everybody that's in here, which is interesting. I haven't found that yet. I haven't found where to see who's here unless somebody says, hey, I'm in here. That's a hint. Then I just can't see a list of it, but we're going to work on that sign this week or next week. I'm popping by a couple different places to look at a big banner for behind here. And we'll figure out where to put the actual laptop because, like I said, this is great, but it's not going to fit my banner. And so I think maybe I might just have a banner there for now. Again, I don't want to dump a ton of money into this to start. Why? So just a basic banner right there and some updated signage here should be good. I like Goku giving me a command on the back of the head. That's kind of funny. Looks like a halo in a way. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. And I'm going to head out of here. You guys are the best. That's about 30 minutes. So we're going to get some top fan badges going after this. I might jump back into Facebook for a little bit just to talk about, well, like I said, it's noon now. And so I'll see how many people chime in on Facebook if I go live. So I might just pop back in so that we can keep going with the controls. So thanks, everybody. Let's see what happens when I click on stream. I mean, I know it's going to happen, but like, how long does it take? See ya.